previously on the Atherton project.
This year the main bulk of our training was in Queenstown in New Zealand.
I think it's definitely tough coming back from an injury, you know. A lot of athletes come back too soon or too quick and get re-injured, and that was definitely a huge weight on my mind.
One of the cool things about being here is, you know, when you've got days off, there's other stuff to do as well.
Scooter time.
All the fun stuff aside, you know, the bungee jumps and the filming and stuff, at the end of the day we're here to train.
It's an exciting time at the start of the season, you know, it's all to play for.
We're going to feed the cows. We're going to feed the cows.
After 7 months of pretty intense training, I felt ready to get back on my bike and start racing again, and I chose to do that at Mulfrey, you know. I knew it would be really relaxed and just kind of a good event to ease me back into the stress of racing.
Yeah, I think this is the first race where we've all been riding for a long time. It's definitely a weird feeling, man. Real surreal. This is my first race, so I think Leo Gang last year was like the last time we were all riding, but I think Rach isn't 100% and I'm just going to be chilling, so it's all on G again.
How many whirls his goggles around above his head and then just whips them on, and however they land, he leaves them. That's about normal. I'll teach him. He hadn't raced for a while though, so he's forgotten what to do and how to do it. He'll get back into it.
I think when you start racing, it's always going to be tough because there's no such thing as just racing for fun. At the end of the day, you're still racing. Inevitably, I stiffened up and I got nervous, and I think I came in like 9th or 10th. I pushed pretty hard and, you know, to take the win there I was pretty stoked.
I think for Athy, coming into this race, you know, the main challenges he would have been battling are ones within his own head.
You know, it's my first race back and I didn't want to step it up and I didn't want to go too fast, you know. I don't want to be that guy who gets another injury straight after coming back from my major injury. So, you know, I think in my head I was a lot faster than my body could deal with.
Welcome to the new Atherton Racing headquarters here in sunny North Wales. We're going to show you guys around, so come and follow me.
So the move from Langanog pretty much came around because I got injured basically last summer and I was pretty bored, to be honest. There was the bad weather and the fact that you had to drive to the end of the earth to get anywhere. One of my best mates is a builder, his name's Powie. He was pretty blown away by the amount of work that we needed doing, and we pretty much left him with an A4 piece of paper and just a rough idea of what we wanted each room to end up being.
These are the instructions I got just before they left for New Zealand, and I didn't really have much other than that. There was no input off them.
After years of toil, I get my own place and it's pretty much perfect for me, really. Just a little place out the way of the other two, and I can hear the arguments from here, but I don't have to be involved.
This is the main house where G and I live, and then Dan's got his house across the driveway, so we can all spread out and have our own space, and the idea is that we won't fight and argue as much, but I'm still up for a good argument every now and again, so don't worry about that. What? Don't put it in! We'll save it for later. Egg G with this.
It's hammer time.
In you go. This is the gym, the all-important workout room. Only bad thing about having the gym here is that Pete always tries to escape out the workshop. Spends way too much time in here. The amount of times I've come in and he's just been underneath the bench press, like smashing weights up. Needs to be in the workshop. I hope he's in there. We're here in the workshop, and on the wall behind me is a bit of history from the team from the last couple of years. We've got all the race tops along the bottom there from last year's all the way back to 07 when the team started. Above that, World Champs top from 2008 when me and Rach won World Champs. Last year's top, my World Cup Championship win. All the way back to the Euros back in 06. And then next to it, a bit of space for what could be coming this year.
Hi, my name is Piotr Michalishen, more commonly known as Polish Pete. I'm the new full-time mechanic for the Atherton racing. Next door to the workshop is Dan's Brand's office. Here we go.
With the move from Llangynnog, we found a place big enough for me to have an office on site, which means I can keep a track on what's going on here and make sure some actual work gets done.
What's going to be the best way to mount the contour to the bottom of the firework?
Gaffer tape.
Do we have any proper mounts? Do we have any firework mounts, Rich? You're going to fire around the workshop in here.
Strap them together.
Yeah, there's two. That would work really well, I think.
Oh my god! Oh my god, I thought I was going to get killed.
You won't get them to light at the same time.
Like that, 2 lighters.
Hello, little camera. Enjoy your flight.
Today we're going to Loughborough University to the physiology lab. G and Rach and Dan are all being tested there for a sprint repeatability test. And it's not a test of their fitness or anything like that, it's just to get a snapshot of where they are right now, so it's something to compare against in 6 weeks' time. So on Sunday, G floated to me that he didn't feel like coming today, so we had a bit of a showdown about it as to what he feels like doing and not doing. Doesn't really come into it, it's what he needs to do. Oh, Brownie's not answering. That's Rach not answering. That's Ath's phone not switched on either. If he's not there, I am going to kill him.
This is a bad idea. Two, one, go. Push, 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 push.
The emphasis of the test is to work out the guy's ability to produce power as well as their ability to resist fatigue, so they do a test that measures their repeated sprint power.
Go. Come on, drive it. Come on, Dan, drive. Keep pushing, keep going. G is a very clever lad. He's wise beyond his years.
He'll be having a nice relaxing week up to the first World Cup, but then me and Dan aren't doing it, so it's our own silly fault. G's taking the easy route in racing, and we're dedicated training still.
We're off to Pietermaritzburg. World Cup, round 1, South Africa. I'm going to stop for a piss. Trying to find somewhere safe. Okay, if any wild animals grab me, send Stevie out.
First race always comes around super quick. Didn't feel like that long ago. We were still just midway through the training, starting to get the training dialed, and then suddenly, boom, first World Cup's here. Got to be ready.
I'm just browsing through G's phone. He's got some interesting apps on it. Like this one is actually a titty app.
qualies today. Kind of come around quick. Doesn't even feel like I've been here long, you know. Certainly a qualifying already.
I think I'm sitting fifth. Just got a bit more to make up, you know, a bit off the pace.
Race day, Sunday, South Africa. I imagine he's quite nervous.
Looking forward to the racing here today.
Yeah, man, for sure. It's going to be a good day.
Yeah, dig deep, yeah? Like you've never dug before. Nothing else we can do now, unless Stevie phones up in a minute and says, God, I've forgotten something. And then we'll have to do some running. That never happens though, because we're a professional outfit. You what, dude? Yeah, he'll run one down now. Can you take a tube down?
As reigning champion, I was bound to be feeling a little nervous and a little jittery, but to be honest, I was surprised how relaxed I was. I was going in with the expectation of a top 3 result. You know, that's what I got.
Yeah, I'm stuck with third. All along, like, top 3 was the goal, you know. Looking forward to fourth wheel now, you know, season's begun, feel good and stoked to be racing again.